Good evening, good evening. Give it a few minutes for you guys to come on here. Share this out real quick, you guys. What is up, Mary? How you doing? I'm getting a couple things pinned on the platforms. AI Fields 55, what's up? I gotta get my stuff fixed on Twitch again. My videos are not staying up on Twitch because I had like a little thing about the music, so they're hiding my videos until I go in there and toggle the switch. I was looking today, I'm like, where are all my videos at? So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mary? Hopefully good. If you guys are on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, please hit the stars. Why am I not even seeing the stars on there? Stars should be up on Facebook. It is a 3-pillow Quincy. Yeah. I see you, Mr. Bill. I know I have stars on Facebook. Anyway, hit the stars, you guys. Hit the stars. Please hit the stars on Facebook. Let me see something. Yeah, I have stars. I got stars going on. What's going on tonight? Well, not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot. So, again, please, you guys, share this out everywhere. Every single place. Share this out. Facebook, if you're on Facebook, please do me a favor. Hit the stars. If you guys are liking the video, whatever, show the support, hit the stars. Put this up on your page. Share it into other groups. This is going to be a little fun one. It's going to be short. I'm going to try to keep it short. YouTube, same thing. Share it out. Let's get the numbers going up on YouTube, on this channel, on this page. And you guys can always do super chats as well on YouTube. So, if you guys don't know, well, first, what's going on here in San Francisco, getting ready for the Walk for Life. Was just watching the news for a little bit, and they were talking about the March for Life, which was in DC today. Basically, it's kind of basically the first, if you want to say, rally for supporting life since Roe versus Wade. And tomorrow's going to be a big one here in San Francisco, the Walk for Life. And if you guys, you guys can go to the website, Walk for Life. I was here last year, so that's where I'm at. So I'll be out there around 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, streaming that. The event itself starts at 12:30. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay up at the front of the stage so you guys can hear speakers or not. I might. Just depends on what's going on with the atmosphere and around the vicinity where the rally's at and where all the speakers are taking place. Obviously, if there's stuff going on outside of the speakers, I'll probably be there streaming. Then the march itself starts at, I want to say, 1:30. And it's a 2-mile march from my goodness, I'm losing my train of thought. The courthouse area in San Francisco, 2-mile walk down to the pier. I've already spoken to Josh and Joe are here. I haven't met up with them yet, but I know they're here. I spoke to Josh. I'm the one that actually reminded Josh about this event last week. I called him and reminded him about it. I know Joe and Josh been doing some other stuff with the border, and they did the big YMCA event the other night. So yeah, there'll be obviously a few different people for you guys to watch. Please watch me. I'm not just because I'm trying to get this channel built, especially on YouTube. I'm not saying not to watch them. Of course, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying need some help building this. I'm at 4,360. It'd be nice to get up there in the tens of thousands, 10,000. I know it's not going to happen off of the event tomorrow, but it'd be nice, Lord willing. So, all right. Let's see where we're going from here. Oregon one is next weekend and probably only a half-mile loop or two. I didn't know about that. You had to send me the information on that, only Mr. Bill. All right, let's get into this. This past Monday was MLK Jr. holiday, Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. A lot of businesses were closed, a lot of stuff like that. And I think they upped the holiday. I think it's more federal now, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's a pretty big one now, the whole MLK Day. Well, what took place this past Monday in Atlanta, Georgia, was your guys' favorite president, Mr. 46 himself, went to Raphael Warnock's church. Yes, your guys' president went to Warnock's church for the celebration for Martin Luther King. You're like, okay. I'm like, okay. Biden went to church. So, not that Biden himself went to church, but let's understand this. Biden, for one, is Catholic, right? So Biden's Catholic. Raphael Warnock is supposed to be Christian. I'm using that very lightly. Like woke Christian, like democratic Christian. What is that? They support abortion. They support all the... You know what I'm saying. What I'm about to show you is the most funniest thing I've ever seen within a church. So you have Biden on stage, and he is the most uncomfortable person you have ever seen in church. He's more uncomfortable than somebody who goes to church who don't even want to be there because they were dragged there by grandma. He was so uncomfortable, and it's so funny to watch him, because then he goes in and he starts talking about the church, and of course he does this famous black joke. He thinks it's a joke, but it's everything about this thing is interesting, because in my mind I'm like, okay, why is he even at a church? Well, it makes sense why he's at Warnock's church, because that church is a woke church. It's a fake church. It's a apostate church. It's not a real church. Believe me, trust me when I say that. For a church to support the things that Warnock supports, it's not a church. Like straight up. So let me show you this clip. Let me show you this stuff. If you guys have not seen it, this was this past Monday, okay? Atlanta, Georgia. Let's have some fun, because the music is great. I love the music. But this is great. Watch Biden. Look at him. Okay, at this point, you guys need to pay attention to your president. Pay attention to your president, because at this point, the man starts to look like he is lost. He starts to look like he is lost. This is seriously about 40, 50 seconds into it. I cut out a little bit of the beginning when he was clapping for about 30 seconds. He was like looking at the choir for instructions on how to clap. Then all of a sudden, he stops clapping like you're seeing him do. Okay? Now he's lost. Okay, it ain't over. The man looked completely lost. And the reason why I said this is the most awkward woke church moment is because here you have Raphael there. You have Biden standing there. You have the choir in the background jumping, partying, having a good time, worshiping the Lord, singing. And you have Biden lost. You even saw at one point he threw his hands up like, what am I supposed to do? Possibly somebody was telling this man to clap. And he was like, well, I don't know what to do. I just got through clapping. How long do I have to clap? The dude is completely uncomfortable in a quote unquote Christian church. Because pretty soon he says that he is Catholic. So my question is, when do Catholic and Christians come together in this worship service type of thing? Because I know a lot of people don't like me for saying this, but it is facts. Catholic and Christian is two different things. It's two different things. So it's a little bit of confusion, but let me continue with this. As you see, they're both lost. They're both just, yeah.
that Martin Luther King Jr. can get the President of the United States and everybody else in one place.
Now, look at this. Did you guys see the lady stand up and put on her mask as she was standing up? She had it off, and then once she stood up, she put on her mask. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It was the lady like right above Biden's head to his right, to the right of his head. I wish I could go back. I don't know if I can go back and show you guys. But she actually kind of like put, watch. You see her right there? Wokeness all day long. Wokeness all day long. Watch.
United States and everybody else.
She has it off.
In one place.
She has it off. Stands up. Puts it on. Why'd you do that? Oh, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Yo.
I've spoken before parliaments, kings, queens, leaders of the world. I've been doing this for a long time. But this is intimidating following. Y'all are incredible.
Listen.
And let's lay one thing to rest. I may be a practicing Catholic. I used to go to 7:30 Mass every morning in high school and then in college before I went to the black church.
Okay. What is going on with your guys' president? Seriously, what is going on with your guys' president that you guys voted for here in the United States of America? He did his black joke again and felt completely comfortable doing his black joke at a majority black church. Like, I can't help but laugh because even Warnock looked uncomfortable even to have Biden there. You saw when he was sitting there, at first when they're standing up and they're singing, Warnock's kind of like in his own little space, not even engaging with the president. Here you have the president of the United States there, right? Especially the president that you really voted for because Trump was so racist, right? So you have your president there who's part of your party and all that jazz. You're not even really engaging with him or it's talking to him because, for one, the president is uncomfortable. He don't know the songs. He don't know what to do. He's like, whoa, it's black people. Like, what do I do? So Warnock's standing over to the side, probably like really knowing all this stuff. Just kind of like, all right, the president's here, but I'm going to kind of like do my own thing. Then they're sitting down, whatever they do at their church, which is whatever. I don't even like to call it a church. Whatever they do at that building, right? Warnock sitting down, looking like he's getting ready to counsel and have a meeting with Biden. Like, Warnock's over there messing with the papers, like, looking like he's looking more presidential than the president is. Actually, that's what Warnock is looking like. He's looking more presidential than the president of the United States is looking. And he's sitting there going through all these papers while Biden's, like, lost still. Then Biden gets up there, don't know how to do the microphone. Warnock has to come to his rescue. Turn on the microphone. Biden's like, hey, is this, whoa, like, whoa, it's working. Okay. So whatever, it goes on. And then like one of his first things out of the gate, he does his little black joke about, hey, the Catholic Church. And then after the Catholic Church, after my mass, I went straight to the black church. And I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself like, whoa, this is crazy that he does it again. And what was it all for? All for like show? Because it was MLK Day and the Democrats want to take credit for MLK Day. Now, I will say there is a lot of, I don't know if it's discrepancies is the word, confusion, a lot of different thoughts about MLK in general. Okay, there's a lot of stuff with it. And I don't know why there's so much confusion with it, of the back and forth of if Martin Luther King was Republican, was he not? Was he conservative? What exactly was he? I don't even like to really get into it and talk about it, because I think there's a lot of confusion. I think there's blurred lines, and I don't know if anybody truly really knows, honestly, because there's been so much talk about Martin Luther King being a conservative, but then at the same time, there's things about that toward the end of his life, he was kind of starting to switch more over to Democrat himself. Like, and it could have had something to do with who was in office at that time. And like I said, I don't know at all in regards to that, because there is a lot of confusion. I'm not saying like the party switched. I'm not talking about like the Republican Party switched over to Democrat and everything switched backward. But I'm talking about Martin Luther King himself. There was some things going on, and obviously they took him out for a reason. Whatever the case is, they took him out. You know, and it's hard to say, because here you have somebody like Warnock, right? Warnock's in a church. You know, come 50 years from now, 60 years from now, people could look back and say, well, Warnock was a Christian man. I don't think so. Anyway, it's I'm kind of going off base, off focus from what I wanted to talk about, which was basically the video. That's basically what I wanted to show you guys tonight, because when I saw that, I was just like, yo, this is funny. It's comical. So that's really what I wanted to show you. Renee over on Facebook says that anonymously did a recent interview with a guy whom said MLK was a socialist. Interesting interview. Like I said, I've heard some things that toward the end of his life, and there was some things going on, with Martin Luther King and the president and the Democratic Party at that point, and they were trying to get in bed, and he was kind of starting to lean more toward their viewpoints and some of their beliefs, and wanting to be used, because you have to keep in mind what the Democrats do. The Democrats know how to work to get the poor people, to get the black folks or minority folks. They know what to do because they are socialists. So it's like they want to come in and try to help. And then what ends up happening is that people are like, oh yeah, you want to help me? Well then, cool, let me do it. Instead of drawing a line and saying, no, I'm going to do this on my own, because you helping me is kind of more enabling me to stay in the condition I'm in, where I want my people to be free, or this people to be free, or these people to have jobs. I don't want to depend on the government, but they know how to they know how to do that really bad. They know how to come in and work it. So I have an echo going on Rumble. I wonder why. I don't know why. I know I'm on Rumble. Thank you for letting me know. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my mods for letting me know that. I do not know why there's echo on Rumble, but I'm getting ready to get off anyway. Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys that. So it's on Rumble. The echo is on Rumble. It's echoing on the Rumble channel. I'll go back and listen to it. Linda, thank you so much for letting me know that. Yeah, I think that, like I said, that's about it. I just want to come on and show you guys that. Again, I will be going live tomorrow morning around 11 o'clock down here in San Francisco for the Walk for Life. Going to be a rally, and then at 1:30 they're going to be doing a 2-mile walk from the courthouse down to the pier. So I'll be on around 11 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in between 11 and 11:30. And we'll see what's going on here in San Francisco for the Walk for Life. If you guys would like to help with anything, please go to the links that are pinned on Facebook or YouTube. You guys can always rewatch the YouTube, and there is super thanks on there. Or you guys can, like I said, go to the links that are pinned on YouTube and Facebook. You guys can donate there, or just go to onamericanstreets.com/donate. It will help out with stuff like this. There's also a event coming up February 4th in Minneapolis at the Mall of America, as people are going there to rally behind the gentleman who was kicked out of the mall for wearing the Jesus Save shirt. So there's going to be a lot of people showing up for that. At least that's the rumor. There's flyers out. That should be a pretty big event, and I'd like to get to there to cover that for you guys, to bring that to you live. So whatever you guys want to do, however you guys want to contribute, it'd be very grateful. It'd help out a lot. So all right, you guys, I'm going to get to bed. I'm going to sign off here. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed night, and I will see you tomorrow morning around 11:30. God bless you guys.